Oh, she's here. I almost forgot. Hey everybody, my name is AceFangirl and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. This is the second recording session for the trial. We left it on. Nobody panic. No glitches. She's here. It's so exciting.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, Michael's here too, I guess. That's less exciting, honestly, than Junko. But, I mean, I really don't think we need to do recaps anymore. Hopefully everyone's watching these in order, because she's gonna talk about the event that inspired her to start the killing game, and I am here for it, so let's do it.
Here's the recap. We were right.
About the time the
we called
meteorite
it.
impact started
Yes.
intensifying.
Did she just start some big story on her own?
Great.
Yeah, probably. She does that.
I knew of Hope's Peak Academy's Gopher
My
project.
inner Junko.
And my inner Junko told me.
We all have an inner Junko.
Good.
Crushing the Gopher project, humanity's last hope, would be the perfect despair.
Oh, so you're crazy.
Yeah.
I
When
get
I took
it.
over the killing game I devised. I forced those selected as humanity's last hope to play my killing game.
And then I took the name Tsumugi Shirogane and sneaked in among them.
Uh-huh.
Did Kokichi know about this?
God damn it,
No.
Wasn't
Pocky.
he a remnant of despair?
No!
Wasn't.
We've never said that!
He's a gangster.
He was your comrade, right?
Honey, you're smarter than this.
Comrade? Junko Enoshima doesn't have comrades.
It's like, you don't need a remote after you've thrown out the TV, right?
I don't necessarily get that analogy.
The remnants of despair are just a bunch of despair fanboys and fangirls.
Hey.
But I am despair itself.
I am a god of despair. Kokichi was just one of my believers.
But he wasn't, though.
I don't think he was, though.
Am I gonna
God
jump
wouldn't
in
be
here?
comrades with one of their believers, right?
Then Kokichi didn't know your true identity either.
Okay, well that's true, but like, I don't...
Yeah.
Why are we going so ham on Kokichi right now?
What a hopeless existence he led.
Maybe he was. It just, he seemed
No,
like when
we
you
know
asked
what
him-
he was.
Well, he might just not remember.
We know
Diane,
that he
had
was
no idea
the
the
dice.
object of his worship
Right,
was
right, right.
under
The dice
his
guy.
nose.
But maybe the memories he had of him eventually turning to that was erased, and then he died before he got
I
back.
don't care about your story.
Maybe?
Tell us about the people
I still
watching.
think it's a giant red herring.
It probably is. I mean, he acted like
Who's
he
this
didn't know
killing
what
game
they
being
were
shown
talking
to?
about.
Where are the survivors of humanity? There's nobody watching.
Ah. Okay.
Okay.
Huh?
Wait, did we want to talk about
We
art?
were the last 16 people
Our
alive, you
idea,
know.
maybe?
Yeah, talk about your theory.
Humanity is gone.
We talked a little bit in between sessions.
Well, based on
Came
how...
up with a new theory.
Yeah, based on how the Gopher Project's folder looks, where there's a long list of names. There's more than 16. We even went through and counted the lines. It's a participants list. So even if each of those full lines is one person, that's way more than 16. If each of those pillars are individually 3 columns, that's
Which it kind of looks like first name, last
it
name.
looks like first name, last
So
name.
it seems like each of those should be names, which is way more than 16.
I'm thinking what, in most sci-fi genres where it's like, alright, we're sending humanity's last hope into space, usually you have a whole bunch of ships going off in different directions searching for suitable planets and that sort of thing. So, you wouldn't send just 16 children and that's your one and only shot of preserving humanity. You'd send thousands of people. I know it's like, okay, these kids were immune to the disease, but a world-killing disease, you probably have more than 16 people immune to it. So you're probably sending, 6 groups of 16 in every direction on different ships, part of this Gopher project. It would be really cool, I was thinking, if there were, one of Junko's weird clones / followers who are just, impersonating her, doing killing games on each of those ships, and then broadcasting those to each other, just so they have, a watch party of all Junkos or something.
Yeah, that's what I want. And then they can manipulate how things are going.
Right.
With the flashback lights.
Yeah, the
because
flashback
we haven't gotten
lights,
into
they
that
can,
yet.
They can randomize effects, see how things play out differently based on which memories you have of which people.
I will say it's also possible we could just go back to the clone theory, and that could all be happening here.
That's true. It could just be just here, it's repeating a whole bunch through clones. Or both could be correct.
Both
Who
could be
knows?
correct. We don't know, but we were talking about that a ton.
Also, like, very, Superman-esque. If you're sending humanity's last hope into space, you'd collect genetic information of everybody around if you had cloning technology. So it's possible that these 16 people, there might just be like 16 cloning pods, and that's what you woke up from. And they just implanted a memory that they're cryopods. And that you could be cloning different people to have a killing game of different sets of 16 over and over again.
Yeah, we don't know. We talked a lot.
No, you're lying. If this isn't being shown to anyone, why care so much about rules?
Because Junko loves rules.
You're the one who keeps talking about making the game interesting.
For me.
For whom?
No, this is what's gonna actually happen is this is gonna all turn meta, and they're gonna be like, obviously this is a video game.
Right.
For the player.
For the player.
That was just a part of my perfect reproduction.
You're what?
I just perfectly reproduced my own killing game is all. Just like the old Junko. The original was meant to be shown, so that's how I made mine.
Okay, fair.
I don't believe it.
You just wanted to recreate the past killing game.
That's boring.
That's it?
Yeah. You wouldn't do something boring like that.
Yep, that's it.
Would you?
There are no survivors of humanity. Things are just as you recall.
No,
Okay,
they're
but
not.
no, because of the flashback lights.
Yeah.
That is the truth of the Ultimate Academy killing game!
No, that's wrong!
Yeah, tell her, Shuichi.
Good.
Oh dear! I am so surprised!
So happy.
I miss her.
Maybe we all remember that there's no one left out there.
But it's not true.
Yeah.
But how do we know our memories
Yeah.
are real?
Here we go.
What do you mean by that? You think your memories are wrong?
Why is she so weirdly backlit?
Yeah.
There's something
I'm
that's
not
been
sure.
bothering me
No one
about
else
our
is like
memories.
that. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Here, look at this book.
Okay, are you finally gonna tell me what the hell's wrong with this book? Because honestly, I still don't know.
A complete history.
Besides that it doesn't talk about us.
It doesn't talk about you.
Is that all? Because they were all super weird about it, and then they just, like, dropped that shit.
This book contains years of research about Hope's Peak Academy.
Yeah, when was it published, though?
That's a good
Nothing
question.
would indicate this book is a prop. I believe the information here is accurate.
Okay,
But there's
fine.
a lot written in here that differs from our memories.
Based on the information that you gave me in the summary, I'm not 100% sure that's true.
Yeah, I don't really remember what he
What is
found in the book.
different?
It's... Here, let me look
Well,
at it.
he's gonna tell us right now.
I know, but I do want to look at it one more time anyway, because I want to remember what is in here. And again, I guess it's... What we've learned from this trial is that they're not limiting the evidence to what is in the summary.
Yes, you have to remember what they
Yeah.
said about it.
Which they didn't say anything about it. They were just like, that's weird, and then didn't.
Also, maybe the thing that's different is the biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history is no longer a bunch of kids who died in a classroom. It's meteorites causing a mass outbreak
Well,
of
I think
disease,
that's a
wiping out
semantics
humanity.
thing.
I think
Well,
that
that's
shouldn't be
I'll need
semantics.
everyone's help.
Okay, I think we're gonna compare our memories right now.
I want you all to tell me everything that you remember about Hope's Peak Academy.
Alright, let's talk about our fun school days.
We just need to talk about what we remember from Hope's Peak? Okay.
Okay.
So it started with the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Does anyone remember anything before that? Just wondering.
Right.
Like, okay, no, that doesn't matter.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring wars and terrorism around the world.
Which is bad, for
That's
sure.
bad.
I
It
still
would
think
not be
the
hyperbole to say
disease
that
is probably
event brought
worse.
despair
Yeah,
to
but I mean, it was
all
just the
mankind.
name at the time. I'm sure they could think of a worse name for the disease. Okay.
And it was all caused by a single high school girl.
And Mukuro, but it's fine. It's basically Junko.
Right.
Yeah, it was me!
Ah, Queen. So happy. Oh, look at her.
Junko Enoshima
So
enrolled
cute.
in Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate fashionista. But my real identity was the ultimate despair.
Uh-huh.
In order to cover the world in despair, I put my plans.
Wait a minute. Something doesn't add up here.
Are we gonna talk about
The
Mukuro?
fact that she's dead?
I mean, yeah, she is dead, but
Huh? I detect no discrepancy in my memory banks.
Yes. Everything we just said is just like we remember it.
uh-huh. I'm really confused about where this is going, I'm gonna be honest.
But it doesn't match what's written in the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay. Tell me what's in the book, please. I'll determine exactly why later. For now, I need to identify the discrepancy.
Is it that
So we
there's
gotta
the
play
Hope
Spot
kids
Master
popped up?
Well, that was.
You guys don't remember them?
I mean, that was after.
Do you guys not remember the
Find
Future
out what
Foundation?
everyone is mistaken about in their memories of Hope's Peak Academy. All right, time to play
Oh, Jesus.
some Danganronpa trivia.
Have they, like, pointed out Danganronpa in-game?
No. That's the most terrifying sentence I've ever seen. Okay. Alright.
Alright.
I can do it. I'm good at trivia. Oh, great.
You have to
biggest,
copy
most
something, I'm
awful,
pretty
most
sure.
No, they
tragic
don't do that in
event
this game.
human
No?
history.
No.
That event
It's the
originated
lying.
at Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay, that's
inspiring war
true.
and terrorism around the world.
Yeah.
Cause of all that despair was just a single high school.
Okay, I think that's it. Maybe? Get out of the way. Damn it. I was trying to shoot this silencer and I didn't. Okay, well, I want to see what the rest anyways.
The ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima.
Are they trying to imply that
never
Mukuro is
thought
also
about power.
responsible?
to spread despair over the entire world?
Nice. I like that.
That's cool. Something about that statement doesn't match. Okay, was the ultimate despair really just
Okay,
one
you're
person?
talking about how
Okay,
it's the two
alright, I
people.
got it. I got
The
it.
biggest, most
The most tragic event in human history. That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring war and terrorism around the world. Was just a single
Damn it.
a student at Hope's Peak Academy.
Yeah.
I hate.
ultimate
I
despair.
hate.
Junko Enoshima.
Why do I suck at this game?
So next time,
I gotta
shoot
wait
the
for the.
pin
Yeah, I
and
can.
then wait until it's in the
Inspiring
middle
war and
before you
terrorism around
shoot.
the world.
I'm impatient.
Stop it.
Was just a single high school.
Yeah, wait until it like slows down. There you go.
Got it. Oh, I didn't get this
That's
one.
wrong!
Why would you erase Mukuro from history?
One high school girl started the tragedy, the ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. At least that's what I remember, but that's not what this book says.
Hold on. Okay. It can refer to both the group and
Right.
the events.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, they
semantics.
don't remember the
Ultimate
group.
despair doesn't just refer to Junko
Interesting.
Enoshima. It refers to a group and the movement that came after.
Okay. I'm still not 100% sure where we're going with this.
Well, she's claiming
To put it
that.
simply, there's more to ultimate despair than
Yeah,
Junko
she's claimed that's
Enoshima.
all her fault, that everything happened. But if there wasn't a group of people who, like, believed in her and propagated her
I mean,
nonsense,
yeah, but so?
nothing would have really happened after that. Like, it wouldn't have been nearly as bad.
This is the first time I've heard about this.
Oh, they don't remember
Wasn't
that part at
Junko the
all.
ultimate
Right.
despair?
Okay.
That's what I recall as well. That label should only apply to her.
Coincidences sure are scary. Everyone misremembered the same thing.
Coincidence? Misremembered?
No, it's no coincidence. I know there's a difference in these memories.
And that's not all. There are other discrepancies I'd like to point out.
Well, I hope you do that, Shuichi.
Ugh, does it even matter? I'm bored already. Just shut up.
What everyone wants to say to Junko at some point.
So, let's continue where we left off. Junko resorted to different tactics to cover the world with despair.
Okay.
The killing game between
Aw,
the 78th
remember
class
them.
of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
What a time.
Yeah.
They were locked up and forced into the killing game by the ultimate despair.
She's so happy.
When I, the one who started it all, died, events were set in motion.
And the world began to move towards restoration.
Then the fight between the Future Foundation and the remnants of despair raged on!
Mm-hmm.
The worst-case scenario was avoided! Yay! A happy ending.
Okay. Not yet. There are more points that conflict with the history. I'll point those out next. Oh, Jesus. I love the Danganronpa timeline.
Yeah,
It makes no sense.
It's a nightmare.
Oh, great. Alright, you know, at least
The
this
biggest,
is...
most awful, most tragic
kinda
event in
simple.
human history happened because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Uh-huh.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
They were held prisoner by the ultimate
No,
despair.
that's not true. They
and
weren't
forced into the
prisoners.
killing game.
They put themselves
I
in
have some
there.
bad news about that.
Right.
The events that my death set in motion.
I just don't know
only
which
now
one
reaching
it's
their
gonna be.
climax.
So the remnants of despair and the Future Foundation are still fighting. But for now, we've avoided the worst of it.
Because we're in space.
Or
Or
in
not,
space.
I don't know. It's different from memories. Okay, what's the contradiction?
The biggest, most awful.
Okay,
most
I don't know if
tragic
it's gonna be the
event in
first
human
one or the
history
second one, though.
Because
I think
Junko
it's
had
the
prepared countless
second.
ways of spreading
The
despair.
ultimate despair?
No,
The
wait.
killing game of the 78th
Not this one.
Not this one, the next one? Because that's when they
They
said
were
held prisoner.
by the
Yeah, this one. There's another pink one.
Nope, got it.
That's wrong!
Nope!
It wasn't the ultimate despair that trapped the 78th class in Hope's Peak Academy.
We did it, they did it themselves.
Yeah.
It was the class themselves.
Which
They
was a
shut
bold
themselves in.
strategy.
Sure. I mean, like, just to wait it out.
It's called quarantining. We're all familiar with it.
Why would they shut themselves in?
There was like a war. Or
Well,
whatever.
Maki,
It has to do
sometimes.
with the Hope's Peak Academy shelter project. During the tragedy, the 78th class.
This is just pointing out, but it seems like everyone's solution to anything bad happening is just to quarantine. It's like, all right, there's wars, quarantine the
Quarantine.
children. Oh no, these kids are insane.
Quarantine the children.
Oh no, there's like meteorites. Quarantine the children.
And it works to some respect. But in
It
some
hasn't
respects, it
worked
really
out
doesn't.
every time. Every time, it's something catastrophic has happened.
Trapped themselves inside Hope's
Hey,
Peak
they killed
Academy
Junko.
for protection.
Junko killed herself.
Yeah. Junko took the
So
L.
our memory of the 78th
I don't know if it was
class
even an L
being
for
trapped
her.
by the ultimate
It was not. It was
She's
not an L
happy
for
the
her.
whole way.
They perceived Junko as taking the L.
Yeah.
Are you saying our memories are wrong?
It just means those documents were written all half-assed.
How dare you insult those researchers?
We've already brought up the fact that the flashback lights are fabricated.
We have not.
No, we did.
Did
in the
we?
room with.
Oh,
like,
we
they're
talked about it, but
Yeah.
we didn't talk about it in detail.
But we did talk about how you were able to customize the effect of
Like,
the,
slightly. It was more of a...
right.
We talked about it to the extent that
Somebody is
somebody needed to have it be a publicly accessible
I
place.
feel like somebody should have derailed the conversation and been like, "Excuse me, what?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, what did you say?"
There's no need to worry about it. Your memories are all correct.
No,
it's
shut up,
wrong.
Junko. I love that every Danganronpa game has been about having missing memories.
Yes.
And in this game we have memories, but they're all wrong.
Yes.
Like, that's fun to me.
I do still have missing memories.
We
She's
do.
just giving you
But now
wrong
we get
ones.
memories.
Yeah.
Like, before we never got
Yep, I know.
memories back. And they're all wrong.
What you've been saying isn't consistent. First you said it was just coincidence.
Is that so?
Yes, bitch.
Let's just move on. I want to talk about one more thing from our memories. It's about the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy that we were attending.
Okay.
What about Hope's Peak Academy?
There's no doubt that the 16 of us were students at Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay. Yes.
We
Right.
heard it had been rebuilt and was accepting
Well,
applications
I don't know
for
if you're a
talented
robot. How did
students
you
again.
get in?
He's a talented
And
student
so, we gathered at the brand new Hope's Peak Academy.
who's built better.
Since Hope's Peak Academy was large, we were all in separate classes.
Fair. Okay. Probably.
Okay.
But there's no doubt we were students of the new school.
Sure, there's tons of classes.
Were we not?
It would be funny if you weren't.
Well...
The book doesn't mention
no! I got it!
What?
They said they applied. That's not true.
Aren't you scouted?
You can only get scouted.
Right.
That's not true. So, I mean, they may have been scouted and just thought they applied, but that's a weird discrepancy.
Right. Are they all just reserve corps students?
Maybe.
That'd be funny. Who believe that they're good at things.
They're good. I mean, that's gonna be it. I don't know
Hope's
where
Peak
that's
Academy
gonna,
was
you know.
rebuilt.
Okay, yeah.
And with that,
Danganronpa trivia.
recruitment of talented students resumed.
Well,
Yeah,
no, that's fine. That's
We
fine.
found out. We came to the New Hope's Peak Academy.
Uh-huh.
The New Hope's Peak Academy was a huge school.
Okay, yeah. I
Which
believe
is
it.
why we were all in different classes.
I believe that too.
We're all the same.
That's right. We were all students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay.
Is it gonna be
Oh.
that one? There's no... Wait. Was I wrong? Didn't they just say they applied?
Maybe.
What? Hold on.
Maybe they changed the process after game 2?
Did not admit students by application. The only way to be admitted was by being scouted.
Right. Okay. So that
And I
is
mean,
part of
these
it.
have been going pretty much in order.
Right. Okay.
So I think it has to be something to do with that, but... What's going on?
But there wasn't a
Hope's Peak
yellow
Academy was
applied.
No.
And with that, recruitment of talented students resumed.
That's correct.
When we found out. We came to the New Hope's Peak
It,
Academy.
it could be that, though.
The New Hope's Peak Academy was a huge school,
That's fine.
which is why we were all in different classes.
I would assume that's
We're all
probably
the
true.
same.
Is it
That's
this
right.
one?
We were all
Maybe.
students.
Nope. Alright, it's probably recruitment then. Yeah, always, Junko. Whatever.
Damn it!
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe it's... I mean, I don't think we have any evidence to
Hope's
suggest
Peak
that it
Academy
wasn't a
was
huge
rebuilt.
school. Other than
And
that,
with that,
they were only scouted.
recruitment of talented students resumed.
Should I try this?
Sure.
Yeah, hit me.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's it, okay. I thought for sure that was right. Because that's... Recruitment. Scouting?
The way
Different?
you phrased
Same?
it
Hope's
was...
Peak Academy
Okay.
taking
Well, that's not what you
applications
just
from talented
said!
Right. That's not what he said.
That's not what you said. Come on, Shuichi, don't play me like that.
But that's not what's written here.
What's written is what Kibo said, actually, so I
Yeah.
don't think we should have contradicted that.
The Academy did not take applications.
It should have been an
All
agree.
of their
Yeah.
students were scouted.
There's not enough consent in this trial.
Scouting? I've never heard that.
You just said...
I wasn't scouted.
He said
I
recruitment.
I
applied
think
to
he
Hope's
did.
Peak Academy on my own.
Me too. I chose to come to Hope's Peak.
Well,
It's not true.
At least, that's what I remember.
lies.
Right.
Are you saying we're remembering it wrong?
Yes, Maki. In fact, that is exactly what I'm saying.
But what if this book's just wrong? Researchers make mistakes too.
It says
Maybe
that
so,
it's really
but
good.
I'm not getting all this from just the book.
Are you not?
There is other evidence as well.
Now you're gonna bring up the classroom.
Yes. Here we go.
What?
Are you even still relevant?
No.
We've got Junko
The
now.
killing game we're in now is one that began with Hope's Peak Academy. So this is the third game after Hope's Peak and Jabberwock Island.
Well,
Presumably.
Presumably. But
This
no,
is-
it's not. Because you know for sure Rantaro
Had another game because
Yeah.
he survived. So this is the fourth game,
You-
maybe.
You assume it's the at least fourth
At least
game.
fourth. But you are correct, Shuichi. This is the third game in the series. Thank you.
Thank
But
you.
remember what Rantaro said?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Nailed it. We got this.
But Rantaro's name wasn't listed among the past participants of the game.
Uh-huh.
He was not present at the two killing games that Junko orchestrated.
And he did say that he made it to like the final two.
He won.
Yeah. So presumably that was a game played to
Which
completion.
killing game
Yes.
did Rantaro participate in?
Another one.
I'm not entirely sure, but it's clearly inconsistent, isn't it?
Gee, I wish we could ask him.
And the inconsistencies don't stop there. Kokichi's account is also suspect.
Kokichi himself is suspect.
Kokichi's account is inconsistent too?
Oh, an inconsistency? Do tell.
Like, she just doesn't look real.
No.
She looks like a hologram.
Yeah, it's just like the way she's lit.
Yeah,
seems
why is she
weird.
lit in that manner? Maybe it's because she has the red behind her, so it wouldn't work
She has
with
a
her.
white outline.
Yeah, like, I'm saying maybe it's because the red is behind her, so maybe they couldn't outline her in black for some reason. But I don't know
okay.
why that would be the case, with her color contrast specifically.
Right.
Like, she's got the black and red already.
Right.
Because Tsumugi
We
didn't look
remember
like that.
Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Right. Like, you have a hard black outline.
Yeah, and so does pretty much everyone else.
Right. And it looks good.
I don't think that's true. He wasn't a remnant of despair.
Wait, really?
God.
Oh my
Somebody brought
god.
it up.
Are you... Shuichi, whoa, are you sure?
He wasn't a remnant of despair.
I know this is shocking.
That's impossible! He was definitely a remnant of despair.
No, he wasn't.
Come on, guys. Work with me
The
here.
remnants of despair were the ones who tried to stop the Gopher project. And Kokichi was their leader.
No, he wasn't.
If he was the
Kokichi was
one
just doing this for
leading the
shits and
remnants of
giggles.
despair,
He's just a weird
then he must have been
gangster
second
boy.
Oh,
only
look
to
at
the
him, so
ultimate
happy.
Despair herself.
Yes, he loved me more than anyone.
Shut up, Junko.
Like an obsessed fan hiding in the bushes. So where's your proof he wasn't a remnant of despair?
I like that she has Tsumugi, some of Tsumugi's poses.
Mhm.
Like that one specifically, the finger out is a Tsumugi pose. Where's his? Is it? I think it's his motive
Yes.
video.
This is it! The motive video we found in Kokichi's dorm room.
It says he's in Dice.
Disei.
Disei. No, they said Dice. That's all he did. He's fine. Look at him, so cute.
An organization centered around petty crimes. One that forbids murder.
Did it say forbade murder?
And in addition to that, the group was only 10 people.
He was in a gang.
He was just a gang, yeah.
That's far too few to be the same group that tried to sabotage the Gopher project.
Yeah, look at all these people with no eyeballs.
They don't need them.
Horrifying.
Meaning that whatever group Kokichi was a part of is not the remnants of despair.
You even have the name of it, guys.
His motive video clearly contradicts our memories.
Well, I don't know if we remembered Kokichi being a remnant
no.
of despair. We just
You
kind of
jumped
assumed.
to that conclusion.
I mean, I think he might have said something to that effect.
I think he did lie about.
He lied
maybe
about it.
insinuating, and then later on he was like, "What are you talking about?"
Because he said he was the math. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember. But when Maki was about to shoot him, he was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yes.
Like, so I don't even know if he ever said it.
Oh, honestly, I don't even think he insinuated.
He just said he was the
mastermind, and then you guys came to the conclusion that
that
he
meant
must
he had to be a remnant of despair.
Right,
Which,
and then,
to be fair, maybe logical conclusion.
right, you
but-
confronted him about it, and he's like, "What?"
The memory we have of Kokichi being a remnant has to be false.
Apparently, we have a memory. Who the fuck knows?
Okay.
And, you know, it could have been that memory that we got at the last minute. That could have said Kokichi was a remnant.
Maybe.
I would believe it could have been in there.
He wasn't a remnant of despair? That's not possible.
I feel like all of this discussion would have gone a lot smoother if we'd prefaced it with the flashback lights
Yeah,
being fake.
you really should have.
Come to think of it, we never actually
There we
heard it
go.
directly from him.
But it's still not possible.
Darlin, why?
I remember it.
Kokichi didn't tell us because he wasn't exposed to that flashback light.
God, that's a terrifying prospect. Like, if he had been, would
Yeah.
he have remembered that he was a remnant of despair? Then
Oh,
we never would have solved
probably.
this.
Yeah.
And neither was Kaito.
Rip Kaito. Miss him. Yeah, he did not know about Junko. Or, like, at least what connection he was supposed to have.
Right.
He was just confused, but
Yeah,
that's just
what are we
Kaito,
talking about?
honestly.
Kaito didn't appear to know anything about the remnants of despair or Junko Enoshima.
If they'd been exposed to it, maybe we'd know the truth.
Or maybe we wouldn't, because it would have done the same thing to them as it did to us.
This game. Gaslighting.
I know, this is gaslighting to the extreme.
I think the people who were affected by that flashback light were wrong.
Hell yeah. We were all wrong. We're wrong about everything. We need to start from, like, baseline.
Yes.
What do you mean?
We have no memories.
All of these weird inconsistencies are from memories we got from the flashback lights.
Alright, we're getting there.
So the flashback lights are the cause?
I think
Yes,
it'd be
honey.
great if none of you were actually students. You were just recruited because you were immune to the disease and no other reason.
I think that's probably maybe true.
You conveniently all
You found
have
the
decent
classroom that makes all the
skills, but you're not
flashback lights.
ultimate anything.
Right, Shushi?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Oh, look. She's talking about it.
Yes.
Yes, and I noticed something strange about it.
That I could make fake flashback lights.
I actually did a little experiment.
Only a little,
Lights
though.
hidden in the room.
We're not allowed to do any more.
Upsettingly little, yeah.
Really wanted to
It
do
allowed
more.
you to select the memory that a flashback light would recover. However, some of the memories were inconsistent with each other.
Uh-huh.
One might say there are survivors, but another would say there are no survivors.
That's what makes me think that if there have been more killing games, they've all been happening here.
Maybe.
Because this allows someone here to manipulate things here and can make it go over and over again.
I'm just saying from a logical perspective,
I mean,
there
I agree.
should be other ships.
Bizarre, right?
Yeah,
The
super bizarre.
flashback lights allegedly help us recover our memories.
At least initially. Maybe the other ships were blown up by these, like, remnants of despair or whatever.
Yeah.
But in preparation to save humanity, you don't put all your eggs in one tiny 16-student basket.
We're supposed to remember the truth that we forgot, and there should only be one truth. But then, having the option to recover contradictory memories doesn't make sense.
Nothing about that makes sense.
No.
Then what are you saying?
She's a GM, and she's playing D&D with
We're
all
just
of you.
playing D&D.
She can set your backstories.
Monokuma, what I'm saying is that this is all a bunch of bullshit.
Huh?
The flashback light isn't for recovering lost memories?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Then what was it for?
What was it for, huh? Huh?
Go on, tell them.
Oh my god, so much
Flashback
pressure.
lights for?
Gaslighting.
Stop! Ah!
Got psych taxi.
What are the flashback lights used for? Why can you select different memories? And what does it mean if those memories contradict each other? If I put all the pieces together, oh, I think we might be driving. It all makes sense. Driving? We're able to see the real truth. Driving? No!
Oh, no.
No! Oh god, what is the question here? The flashback light does what to memories? Replaces? What kind of letters are we looking at here? How do I do it again? Like this. Manipulate.
Okay.
Maybe? Is that enough
Yeah,
letters?
let's try M.
Nope, not manipulate. Just kidding. P? Nope.
Hold on.
N, T, T? I don't know what this could be. A number of things. Nope, not
Hold
T.
on. Let me think about it for a second.
N?
Implant?
Implant.
IMPLANT.
That's it, that's it, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm so not used to thinking of a vowel as a first letter.
M is next.
L. I have no light. Hold on. L. That wasn't an L. Just kidding. That was not an L. I'm an idiot. That was a T. I need an L, please. Oh, there's an L. There's an L. A. N. Those are M's. That's an N. T.
There's one.
There's one.
I see now.
Manipulate would have been way too many letters. What the fuck was I thinking? Fucking manipulate.
Yes, that's it. The flashback light isn't supposed to help us remember anything.
Oh my god.
It's a tool for implanting false memories.
Planting memories?
Yes, the memories you could select for the flashback lights weren't our real memories.
So how are we gonna get our real memories back?
They were memories to be implanted inside us.
Again, the clone theory really works, especially if you consider none of you have real memories.
Yes. No, it's
That's
true.
why the
That would be
contents of
great.
those
That's why
memories
it works.
contradict each other.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why it would work. If blackout lights exist, you probably can't get your real memories back.
Yeah,
You'd have to
which-
implant what you think the truth is.
Unless the blackout light is an elaborate ruse
Once
as
Yeah,
we're
well.
exposed
unless
to
there is a
flashback light, those
real way
memories
to-
become the truth to us.
Implant, like, remember things.
So the memories we recovered with the flashback lights were...
Not real. They were
Oh,
all false
shit.
memories.
That's true. Blackout lights might not actually exist.
I think that might also be a ruse.
Because that could be a implanted memory.
If it's clones, those are all definitely actually a ruse.
Yes.
They were all lies.
Because we got that from a flashback light.
That's true.
So, that could be not true as well.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
What a
Uh-oh.
horrible truth!
Monica was sweating.
Memories from the flashback lights are lies? Then everything was a lie! Oh, the suspense and foreshadowing was for nothing!
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it? It's like everything that happened didn't matter at all.
Great. Thank you, Monica.
Thanks, Monokuma. Appreciate it.
Well, that is what it means.
Huh?
Lies are just like snowballs. The more you roll them, the bigger they get.
Okay.
You can't
That's-
roll a lie.
I think
The
she just means
bigger
the
they
more you
are,
tell.
the more fun and shocking it is when they're
Or
revealed.
the
Sure,
more you have
but
to lie in order
It's
to
no,
cover
it's
up
a
your
bad
lie.
analogy. You can't roll a lie. Your analogy's
But everything up
bad.
till now has been lies. That's the truth.
The memories from the flashback lights were just lies?
Yes, guys, I know it's really hard to accept.
How many more times can we say it?
Just as Shuichi said,
Alright, one.
flashback lights are not for recovering lost memories. They're tools for implanting.
Well, we're hearing it from the source now, so this is
alright.
fine.
The light they emit is actually information
What?
that's been converted to light waves.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright.
That's not the weirdest thing you've pulled on me, Danganronpa.
That light is beamed directly into the brain.
I hate that.
causing a deja vu sort of phenomenon. The brain gets confused and thinks the info it just received happened in the past.
Great.
That's insane.
Sure. Whatever.
How did you come up with this?
Confused?
I mean, he probably didn't invent it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who made this for you?
Again, I think this could have been
Your
initially
memories of
for the
being
idea
students of Hope's Peak Academy?
you could have used this on clones to give them constructed,
Constructive
gaslit
memories.
memories of their past
Gaslit
lives.
memories.
Which is fine. It's okay to do that if it's a clone because you would have no memories from
Anyway.
a base body. You'd be given this person his personality back so long as you did a faithful representation of it.
We're really going whole ham on this clone theory now.
I think it works with
I
the
think it
technology
works.
they've presented. I think you can create Monokumas with this weird cloning thing. If we're going with the idea that she bastardized a lot of awesome technology they made for humanity's survival in outer space, like cloning and reproduction of humans, resetting their memories by like implanting them, all that sort of goes into that idea.
Hey, you guys don't have anything to do with Hope's Peak Academy.
Well, she
Hell
just
yeah.
fucking said it.
Alright. I'm down.
Alright, I think that's a good place to stop because our whole worldview just got shattered.
I mean,
We're not ultimates.
unless
Unless
this
we
is
are.
another lie.
It could be. It could be. Who knows anymore? Not me. But we're gonna find out in the next one. I'll see you then. Bye!
Bye, everybody.